Welcome to level 13. We have y is equal to 3 halves times sine of x plus 7 pi over 4 plus 6. The a is 3 over 2, so I'm going to start with the a. 3 over 2 is 1.5, so I'm going to drag the amplitude up to 1.5. The b is 1. We're not going to do anything with stretching it this way or that way. H is 7 pi over 4 plus 7 pi over 4, which means it's really negative 7 pi over 4, because remember, this is x minus h. But to get a plus here, that means your h has to be minus, so you have minus 7 pi over 4. 2 pi, grab this, drag it over to 2 pi, is minus 8 pi over 4, but we want minus 7 pi over 4, so I'm going to go back. Remember, each little square is a pi over 4. I'm going to bring it back pi over 4. Then the k is plus 6. That means I'm going to lift up the whole graph to 6, like this. So the midline is going through the 6. And there is our graph. So you press return. Here, the a is negative 1. I'm going to drag that down to negative 1. The b is 1/3. That means it's going through this pi point. This pi is being multiplied by the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3. So this point gets dragged over to 3 pi. So the h is pi, because remember, it's x minus h. The h is pi. This whole thing is being translated over to pi, like that. And then the k is negative 3 over 2, which is negative 1.5. So this midline is being dragged down to negative 1.5, like that. And there is our graph. So press return to check to see if you're right. Okay, let's do another one. The a is negative 4. So I'm going to take this point that's at 1, multiply it by negative 4, bring it down to negative 4, like that. Then the b is 1/2. Take the reciprocal of 1/2, that's 2, and multiply pi by it, 2 pi. So I'm going to take this point and drag it to 2 pi. That means our period is 4 pi. The h, this is x minus h, so the h is 21 pi over 4. I'm going to have to translate over a little bit. 20 pi over 4 is the same as 5 pi, right? 20 divided by 4 is 5, so 5 pi is 20 pi over 4. 21 pi over 4 is right here. I want to take this point. Notice it's heading down. So I could take this point and drag it over. It would be the same. Let me demonstrate that. If I grab this point here, if I actually grab this point and drag it, it thinks I want to stretch the graph out. So I'm going to just grab a little bit above it and move the whole thing to negative 21 pi over 4. If I drag this point here, it would be exactly the same. It would be heading down, so it would look identical. The k is minus 1. I'm going to drag the whole thing down to minus 1. That's still the right answer. So I'm going to press enter. The a is 4, multiply everything by 4. The b is negative 1/2. Take the reciprocal of negative 1/2, that's negative 2. Multiply the pi by negative 2, that gives us negative 2 pi. So I'm going to drag this back to negative 2 pi, which is right there. Translate the whole thing by 2 pi. The h is negative 2 pi, because remember, it's x minus h, and to get a positive, your h needs to be negative, so it's really negative 2 pi. So I'm dragging this whole point back to negative 2 pi. The k is plus 3 over 2, which is 1.5, so I'm lifting the whole graph up by 1.5. This midline is going to go through 1.5, like that. And there's our answer. And then we press return to check to see if we're right. One more just for fun. Negative 5 over 2, that's negative 2.5 is the amplitude. The b is 1, so we don't have to stretch it out or anything. The h is negative 9 pi over 4. Negative pi, that's negative 4 pi over 4. Negative 2 pi is negative 8 pi over 4, so negative 9 pi over 4 is right there. Plus 7 over 2, which is 3.5, so I'm lifting the midline up to 3.5 like that. And there's our answer. And that's it for level 13. Have a good day.